So we should be back.
Hopefully, presently. Someone tried to redeem hydration while they were,
I already took care of it.
With that nonsense aside, we are at the tavern. Sorry, everyone.
Blah, blah, blah. Moving right on into it then.
Mhm. So, 2 days after the previous session, Apollo and Paddock are at the tavern.
Apollo is craning his neck and stretching out a bit.
Padrock's just sitting next to him, watching Apollo.
And Ariel and Leo have been working on some things on their own. Meanwhile, Zane and Celine are having their own tea.
So, Padrock,
Yeah,
how was your time off?
honestly, it was pretty nice. Been keeping it easy after the possession.
I still can't believe you did that.
Well, they did ask me nicely.
I suppose I need to get used to you pulling off occultish, clandestine stuff like that now. That said, what do you think the others are up to?
I think I heard Levi say something about Malva. I'm...
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
8K?
Is he still here?
Da-da-da.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, I didn't pick up the last thing. Did it pick up when I said he didn't know what moves Olivia would be testing?
I didn't pick up at all.
No, you just stopped at, oh yeah.
Oh. How are you that one then? Oh yeah, Livy said he'd be at the training yard. Though I don't know what moves he's testing.
Here I was thinking that guy couldn't have any more tricks.
Well, with the way things have been escalating, it's probably best we're to be working on new ones, right?
True. Kind of what I've been doing over at the training yard as well. Desolate has made a particular showing of that ice attack against New Dawn. Figured I might try and pick that up myself. If we ever run across Lethero again, he's going to have a hell of a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, that possession turned out to have a hidden bonus.
hidden bonus.
Yeah. I have a ghost move now.
Is that a fact?
Adrock grins, his mouth glowing a little bit as he opens it slightly to show the ghost type energy gathering within his mouth before letting it dissipate.
Well, far be it from me to look a fox in the mouth.
Well, it'll be a lot more handy when Necrozma comes back.
Plus one to that.
So what kind of tea do you have there?
Just green tea. Nothing too fancy.
Good choice.
Speaking of green, and he shall appear.
Thank you.
Hey, Apollo. Hey, Patrick.
How'd your little trip go?
Oh, it was lovely. This is the first time. I see why you guys are so guarded when it comes to family now.
Come on over and tell us all about it.
Sure. Even despite the fact that a few days ago he was injured in bed, now he's just strolling like he's, well, comfortable. Not in recovery, not upset, not brooding. Just to say he's positively charged would be both a pun and accurate.
Rock would lean past Apollo and ask,
And ask.
I think his microphone's having difficulty catching his voice sometimes.
Here and there.
one moment. Up. He would ask, "What do you mean by guarded?"
You care so much about them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel that way about you guys, easily. Probably the most I feel about it than anybody else. But I basically went out to Malva City to go spend time with Aunt Varda. She was quite enthused when I told her I'm no longer marked. That the energy's gone. We even did a light test, and she saw for a fact that I was okay. And I felt a lot safer just being around her, talking to her, not worried about something or someone or somehow a thing will appear and just try and strike me down while I'm talking with her, even though we're in Malva City of all places. And we just talked. She called me her brave little spark. But we talked. We We saw that. We saw a lot of things. Like we just went around the city, and the city is, despite everything that's happened there, it's still able to maintain a better light. Recovery efforts for one incident or another are doing just fine. Enforcers are currently in town, so the police are cracking down on making sure that any remnants of issues are, any remnants of issues are being managed, and it's actually quite nice there. We even went a little bit further north, a little bit further south, just roamed, honestly. I even took her to meet Elijah proper, and explain, because we were both from the same cloth with just different aspects of it. Which reminds me, Elijah's doing well. Just like me, well, it worked just fine for them. They're even drinking a different type of tea now.
Oh, this is just green tea right here.
I wouldn't mind getting some of that, but perhaps later. What I can say is she was quite enthused with the tales of our outings and adventures. Although me telling her what I saw when when the thing happened, she was not exactly the most comfortable with hearing that, but you know, it's fine. We got to talk about it. We got to just bond for a while. Less stress, less overhead. I'm not here for information. I'm not here for a mission. I'm just here to spend time in her presence and just exist for a while.
That sounds nice.
It was lovely. I don't do that often. Usually I'm doing stuff for some purpose. This is the first time at least in recent memory, I've done something that's just me. Just fun.
Well, it's important to have that balance in your life.
Don't get me wrong, Apollo. I do get to relax when we have these chances to just sit down in town and talk, but not like that. Usually when I'm doing something
I get
in
it.
town- Okay.
You don't have to explain it to me.
Sorry.
Paul just reaches up a paw and ruffles the top of Levi's head.
There is a small, harmless spark that just kind of passes through as that happens, but no, it does not fluff up Apollo.
You're getting better at that.
Calmness leads to better control. Which reminds me. Varda did want me to extend a thank you to you and Padrock and Alluvian, well, the team. But you, specifically, given you're the team leader.
Couldn't have done it without the rest of the team.
Not in this case. See, the thing is... Well, I mean, technically yes, but in this case, hear me out. The thing is, you, as well as Padrock and Olivia, you had a hand in shaping a lot. Because one of the questions that Varda kept asking, Aunt Varda kept asking, oh Lord, she got on my case so much about honorifics. One of the things that Aunt Varda kept asking was, how did you go from the person with all these stories in the cults to the one who's standing before me. You are not the same. I am unconvinced you are the same person.
Well, I have one theory as to why that's the case. Hear me out. I think you've grown as a person.
That's certainly one way of putting it. But I can easily say it wouldn't have happened without you guys. So from Varda and from myself, thanks. Now, this adventure isn't over yet, though. At least not for me. This chapter's behind me, but I got a few more books to close before I can say that I have no longer anything to do.
You know,
Enlighten us.
I just hope I've helped. Sorry.
Go ahead, BK.
Sorry. Bedrock was just saying. I just hope that I've helped you grow as much as you've helped me.
Easily. Easily. But still got more things to do. I still gotta make sure that the cult can hurt no one else. And rather than eliminate everyone that was wanted in the cult, well, if they're still so doggedly in their beliefs, then that's still on the table. If they're willing to change, however, I'll do my best to make things easier for those who want to walk a different road. Just like Leo, just like Elijah, just like Rhea. Life's changed for us. So let's see if we can change life for those we once walked with, right? So that's not gonna happen without a bit more force of will. So I'll keep doing what I do best.
All right, then. Sounds like you got the next steps planned out.
At least some of them. Not everything. It's your job.
Wow.
Speaking of planning things out, where's our resident healer?
According to Padrock here,
Down at the tra-
Alvi is down over at the training yard testing out new moves.
Good. Levi would have reached to the side and pull something out. A vial. I have intent for them to try out something else.
What's in there?
The thing that I took.
Ah,
It's just to confirm a theory. Honestly, if you want to do this, you can too instead of a Luffy. But it's just to confirm a theory that this does nothing unless you are marked for death.
we could try that, but maybe not when we're on the schedule.
Nay. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. But, what's up, Zane?
Or unless you have some other form of magic on you.
I guess.
That is, in fact, what the Lunar Flora is said to do.
Right. Perhaps it'd be wise if I go talk to someone else then, considering Aluvi's still learning more and more about their background that it may not be as non-effective as I thought. I could ask Kua.
You think he'd be up for it?
I mean, the rest will say no. But for now, I'm gonna go check in on Livy. After all, they're not gonna let me leave town unless I can show that I'm actually able to leave town. Well, at least leave town on a mission.
No,
All right.
please, by all means, run. Run like the wind.
Oh, since you act so nicely. Like, you would see Levi just like bend down a moment, their tails swishing gently before just a small burst of thunder that could be heard as Levi just left with electricity behind him.
There's a little boom.
That
And-
said,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go speak with Ethan about something.
And for now, we go down to the training yard.
Okay. Less about the nerves, less about the nerves. Okay, maybe now. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it at all. Still not able to get more than just that. What even was that noise? Never mind. One more. I am sorry for what I must do to you, my dear friends. The ever so lovely plushies. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of the. Of course, I only hit once. Will you stop that? You're making it difficult to really focus, you know. You know what? I can't do this right now.
Oh, come now. You're doing so well, though.
Oh. When did you get here?
About 20 or so seconds ago. Probably half a minute ago, actually.
Was that what that sonic boom was?
Maybe.
Ay, ay, ay.
Which reminds me. Hi. I feel good.
Clearly.
Do I have your permission, Doctor, to go out on missions again?
Well, I don't know. Have you checked in with Anak and them?
I've not been over there yet.
You know, skipping ahead of them and just to come to me is kind of counterproductive and also a little bit cheating. But then again, that's exactly like you to do something like that. But, truth be told, you're not going to be stuck there forever, even if I did say no. So, sure, why not?
Although I will say this. that little stunt was something new I picked up.
Uh-huh. I'm just trying to work out my nerves, really. I've still a little jostled about the whole thing that happened a few days back. I'm still worried about what it would do to others, but seeing as it seemed to work fine for Elijah, guess it's not gonna be as I thought it was going to.
About that.
Uh-huh.
He's doing fine, by the way.
Well, that's good, at least.
Yep. I was just in Malva spending time with my aunt, and we got a chance to talk.
Okay.
But Elijah's drinking tea other than the, you know. So yeah, they're doing just fine.
Well, I guess I can't get rid of an addiction to tea once you've weaned yourself off of a specific kind.
I mean, at least he's not drinking Luna Florette all the time.
Tell
Which
me about
reminds me. Levi would hold up the file in question. This doesn't leave town, I know that. But I was actually wondering if you were curious to test the theory.
He just kind of looks at you like, with a furrowed brow, like, on what?
What this does to someone that's not marked. Or rather, without magical influence around their body.
Levi.
You're still learning.
Thing is, I don't exactly know, per se, what is considered magical and what's not in terms of my body.
And to be
For
fair,
all-
you're finding out that you're associated with more than just Jirachi, yeah?
Well, Jirachi's association was by choice. Deoncé's association, on the other hand, that was more coincidence.
Well, fair enough.
Though, I guess that does make me the best candidate, doesn't it?
In our team, it'd probably be Apollo. No, well, the Brevet. Apollo has the whole, you know, the thing where not supposed to really be talking so openly about. Meanwhile, Padrock has the really odd occult stuff that surrounds him, and you have deities that you have to figure out. And well, technically, I'm probably the safest person to drink this at this point.
You've already done so.
Exactly. So I may have to ask someone outside the team.
No. If anything, I have to see through what we all started.
Well,
So-
no. Yeah, look, this is going to be something that doesn't affect anything. It's theoretically, it's fine. We just have to. I was thinking about asking Kua.
You want to ask Kua?
Yes.
In
Riddle?
what in what aspect do you think that does anything necessarily?
That's the neat part. I don't expect it to do anything. Besides, Kua is, as far as I know, someone that is not marked and not magically enhanced in any sort of way. They're just strong as hell.
Didn't they mention something about something they wore that helped them, ward off ice?
That's an item. Doesn't count.
And that's not considered magical to you?
I believe that's an item that's in their bag or around their neck that can remove the item. I'm more considering the aspect of being physically magically enhanced. Like the fact of how we're attached to, you're attached to Jirachi, I'm attached to Lugia.
Well, considering the following of, the last time you drank it, I don't think you really attempted to use anything from Lugia's blessing.
I didn't attempt to do anything. I
I'm saying when they had the option, they didn't.
see. Maybe we should ask Zane for confirmation. But for now, want to see something cool?
Other than the potion that you're trying to tout off like a suspicious merchant.
You just see Levi look at the vial and just... Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. Do I do it? Because it's funny. Yes. They just kind of look at the vial before just twiddling it between their fingers before catching it again.
You're only proving my point, you know that, right?
Oh, I know. It's just funny to me. You put the vial away. But no, that's not what I want to show off. Looking to the dummy, this one in particular, they would crouch down and take a stance. And after a moment, you just see electricity just surging through Levi's body more and more viciously.
I mean, Aluvi just kind of just sits there and crosses his arms just with a furrowed brow, like, okay.
Yep, no, I am re-rolling that. I refuse. I am not letting that go.
You would have tripped and fell.
Oh, that would have been embarrassing. But no. You just see Levi just suddenly shift from point A to point B. And like a bolt of electricity just strikes the dummy. In an almost blinding use of speed and accuracy. To say nothing of upon hitting the dummy, they do just bounce back onto their butt because of that one.
So I don't even recognize what that move was. What was that exactly?
Yeah. So you remember the whole thing about me being controlled and all that?
Yeah.
One of the things that they did was bounce between all four of you at a very rapid rate.
Right, I remember that.
I just took that memory and recreated it and tried to make it my own thing.
And this works. How exactly?
I suppose the concept, the farther I move, the more damage it does. So if I had to use that on you right now, you would quite literally stare at me like I didn't do anything.
You know, I'll take that bet.
Wait, what?
You heard me. I'll take that bet.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I guess.
Go ahead, get as much distance as you need. I'll wait.
Wait, you want me to do it full force?
Huh? You gotta know how strong it is, right? I'm the best candidate, am I not? Just try not to break whatever that vial is.
I'm more worried about hurting you.
Please.
Okay.
Levi, don't worry. If it somehow does hurt more than I expect, I can recover.
Also, give me one moment. Roll 20 is having a moment.
Which is, I'm pretty sure I know why.
Yeah, I noticed that. Roll 20 was a little bit laggy for a moment there, but it's not anymore.
There he goes.
That's because I set this thing to spin.
Oh,
Wait, what did you? Oh, good lord.
what were you trying to spin?
Nothing.
The,
Oh, you were trying to.
I
Okay.
see. So Levi's gonna just stare at a Luvi, then stare over to Fierme, then stare back at Luvi, noticing they got further away, and it's like, "Ah." Okay, fine. Fine. Let's see, I can usually cross. It's just steps this way. Just put it back to the fence. One more time, you're sure about this?
Absolutely.
Ah, fine. Levi's just like, I swear, if I run head first in one of those sharp rocks, I'm gonna hurt something.
No promises.
So by the distance being 11, that'd be 4 plus number of meters traveled. So that's gonna be max dB. And then Levi is going to do. He's going to just blitz forward and strike.
So, considering that this is actually considered a miss, I'm gonna do something here, right? I'm gonna try and catch him.
Was
What
that
are you
me
going-
rolling athletics or combat or?
This is me using athletics to try and grapple you.
Okay, well, I'll just do this.
Oh,
I see.
so you know how you know that whole feeling when somebody tries to football tackle another person only to get stonewalled? Yeah, that's basically you right now. He caught you as you landed in his direction. And he just kind of looks at you like, wow, that was quite forceful. Now, what was that favorite thing you like to do? Oh, right. Flips you over. Donk. I told you, I'm a little tougher than I look. Try again.
He just lays there, like just grumbling, before just springing back to his feet with his tail by using his tail. It's like, okay, interesting. I'm also out of character. That was an 11. How the fuck?
You forgot one thing that he has, didn't you? You always have a -2 attack accuracy penalty.
But I also have Mold Breaker.
Ah, but then that would have hit then. Well, you know what?
How about this? You still catch Levi. I'll give you that, but it does still do damage.
Fair enough.
What was
See,
it? What would have the damage been?
Yeah, that is a good question. How much would that have been? 38.
That's when Reflect popped.
Oh, that was with Reflect. Okay. Well, that would have actually hurt a little more than you thought.
Wait, that was with Reflect?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So, to correct myself then, it's like, well, I actually did feel that one. But, just so you know, I did actually have to stymie that a little bit. Even if I did catch you.
Okay.
Basically, he grappled you, and then you just, like, get some glass shattering off of him.
Yeah. Just like, that was pretty forceful. And Olivia said, ow. It's like, you want me to try again, or we're good for now? We can head to the tavern, or
Oh, just give me a couple seconds.
okay.
You probably noticed that his crystals kind of glow briefly for a moment. It's like, no, I think that should be enough. Go ahead, try again.
Yeah, okay. Sure enough, back to the fence he goes. And once
Oh,
more,
Another 105.
and once more, like a freaking bolt of lightning, just shifts forward with a strike.
You gonna reflect that?
Yep. Because actually, no, we're not going to reflect it.
Huh.
Sorry. let me correct that. Try one more time. We need to see just how much this is actually potentially doing. Okay, there you go. And
That
yeah, so Olivia doesn't try to catch you this time. Instead, he lets you strike him full force, and he just kind of lurches backward, like, okay, definitely required the reflection that time. I'm okay.
Levi just goes into his bag and lifts out a super potion.
No, that's fine.
Let's the super potion away then.
Ah, yes, the perfect number. Levi, guess how much health I have after the self heal proc. NICE 69.
Beautiful. Nice.
Just like, okay, I get your point now.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Just give me a moment. I've shrugged off worse. Believe me.
Okay. Good. Levi just pauses and just leans around Livy. Hey, Lucio, why is Firme sparking?
That's a good question. Why is Firme sparking?
Oh god! Is that towards me or Livy?
Just a thunderbolt.
Oh, that was on me.
You
Well, yeah, I'll
have
just take it then, I guess.
you realize you have lightning rod?
I could use lightning rod, but if it's on me, okay. If it's on Olivia, I use lightning rod. If it's on me, I'll just take it.
It's on you.
I'll just take it then.
It's just like a little woo, 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 woo.
Zap!
He just looks around like, turns around. Did they just thunderbolt you?
How much damage will they even do? Because it's like
Pretty sure it's like,
quadruple resist. It's point. It's 0.25.
oh god, yeah. That's barely gonna tickle. Yeah, that barely tickles.
You're
we
just
just,
like
like,
Snickers.
We just pause a moment. Just step to the side, put the gentle paw on the Livy, keeps walking forward. What's that for?
He just pokes her tongue out. Nothing. That'll give you a little charge.
I don't think that really worked as intended.
You have to sit there like, I'm half tempted to do to you what I've done to Apollo in the past, but I'll save it for another time because I actually did feel nice. Half tempted. Doesn't mean I won't do it.
Blip.
Levi just stares and just does a little "I'm watching you" hand signal.
Come to think of it, Levi.
Yeah.
Do you think in the future you could help me learn a move that most people don't know really how to do aside from myself? Kind of like what you've done there? I've
Sure.
been kind of trying to struggle in my own head, trying to figure out something, but nothing comes to mind.
I mean, admittedly, I've been trying to figure out if I can do something that benefits similar to what you and Patrick have.
What?
A move that uses both your skills together.
Right. We haven't really been focusing on that too much as of late.
Well, I'll probably work with Apollo for that. They need one.
I mean, one thing that did come to mind at one point is that, you know how stealth rocks work?
Yes.
I thought of possibly using it defensively rather than as a hazard. You know, snatch one out of the air and apply it to yourself. For a little more, bulk. I don't know. I'm not sure that would really work, but I mean, I don't think anybody's tried.
Fair enough.
Which, speak of the devil, we should probably deal with that vial of yours before it gets too late.
Off to kill it then.
Before you do that, though, go to Anak.
Fine.
Besides, you don't need just my permission, you need all of theirs.
Yes, mother.
Just like Luffy's just like over there, just, patronizing him at this point.
Well, yeah, Levi's just gonna head over to the clinic.
Yeah, Luffy does follow behind.
And since Apollo is still deafened, we'll continue this scene.
I can go to Anak.
No, I'm saying we'll continue your scene since he was going to do one with Eden.
Yeah. Yeah, so Levi's and look around a moment. Look to Elizabeth and just give a small bow before looking over. Hey, Anak, are you busy?
Not too much. How can I help you?
Could you come over, please?
Certainly. What can I do for you, Levi?
I feel good. I feel good. I can go into the training yard and still strike as normal. I can move, walk, talk, jump, whatever I need to do.
Indeed.
And may I please be clear to go on missions again?
Let's see.
To his merit, he is being honest. I've had to feel that myself.
Wait, did Jackson hit you just to make sure I was being legitimate?
Yes.
Fair
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
Here you go.
Oh. Levi just bends down, grabs the paper. What's this?
A doctor's note to your guildmaster. You're cleared to go on one condition. Don't ever get injured like that again. Understood.
There are so many things that Levi could say about this at the current moment, considering all the factors that were around the fact of what happened before. He just inhales, glances over to Aluvi, exhales, and just simply says, "Never again." Understood.
I presume you'll go for a Cynips. He looks over at Alvin.
Say again.
I assume you'll go for a Sneeps.
Yeah, I've pretty much got it covered.
Very well.
Levi would glance over to the Alolan Sandstock and will say, "How's he doing?"
He could be doing better. Could be doing worse, though. The symptoms have more or less gone stagnant. They're not getting better or worse.
We did get that scale, though.
Indeed, and it's taking a while to take effect.
I see.
So, I'm not really well versed with Metellus and Teradus, but as far as I know, it's similar to a cancer. It doesn't just go away very easily.
And he's already gone old. He's well into his 50s by now.
Oof. While we're on the topic of medicines, however, Levi, the medication you were mentioning with the anti-mark, do you think it's still safe to use?
The empty. Oh. Meh. Nice. Yeah, I think it's safe to use.
Oh, there you go. There you have it. Secret potion.
But yeah,
In
Levi.
regard,
Oh,
the
go
reason I ask is, well, there are still some that are waiting to get that removed, and not to nudge at anything or anything, but you know, kind of points over to his parents. Not sure if he's if they've been administered or not.
Hey,
Last I recall for that, you wanted to wait until you were comfortable and they were comfortable because you were understandably worried about the side effects, and I get it.
Which, again, that's why I'm asking if you still believe it's safe to use.
Yes, I do. If anything, what I was asking to do today would only help to prove that. And I know that for the ones who have taken it, we're okay. Hell, better than okay. We have our lives back.
And Elijah, as you said, is not even needing his tea anymore.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
Besides, consider this. We had it all of our lives. They didn't. Hypothetically, the negative effects would only last a far lesser time than it would for those who were more afflicted for longer, where it had more time to actually sit and accumulate.
So you're saying the longer we wait, the worse it gets.
Potentially, yes. But I'm not trying to rush you either, because I get it.
I'm more or less waiting to see how they react to it. I'm not going to be the one to decide whether they take it or not. I'd rather they have that choice.
Understood. When they say they're ready to take it, then we will make a batch for them fresh. This vial is.
Are you going anywhere today?
Unsure at the moment.
Then we'll wait.
Understood, man.
I'd rather not interrupt any missions you might have coming today.
Understandable.
Understood. Perhaps when we return back?
Say again?
Perhaps when we return.
I think that would be fine.
And then so forth. Said, let me get this to the guildmaster, and then we can go talk to Kua.
I can at least be comfortable with the fact that they're at least safe for the moment.
And they'll stay that way. Come on.
Yeah.
Said,
Sorry for the. I do apologize for the deception earlier.
Oh, you're fine.
Meanwhile,
Off to Apollo we go.
indeed.
Apollo, in the meantime, has gone over to Padrock's, not Padrock's, Eaton's shop. Checking to make sure the coast is clear. Apollo reaches up his paws and puts them on a counter so that he can look his friend in the eyes. How you doing?
Doing pretty well today. How's it going for you?
Pretty good. I've had a nice long rest. No thanks to Levi's antics. Whatever goes up must come down. How is it coming? Apollo would ask, leaning in before asking the question.
The airships? Oh yeah, I've gotten some new parts ordered in. Currently sorting through them, making sure I have them in the right storage spaces. But yeah, coming along well.
Mm-hmm. Things are going to get very hairy. Very hairy, very quickly. But if anyone knows what they're doing with these sorts of things, I think it's you.
I really appreciate that try. I just hope I can live up to it.
You've had a long time to do it. Hell, I liked your work so much I came back from the dead to enjoy it again. With that, Apollo would hop his forepaws off the counter and go into a sitting position. Cleo should be by within a few days to fill you in on what you've been working on and how it's going to be used.
Understood. I'll have
need
the
You first.
I'll have the special design she asked for engraved.
Perfect. With that, Apollo would stand himself up, then look over at the counter over here to peruse the various things that could be purchased. What can you tell me about these alert specs?
Out of character, I'm going to need to default to Glacy for this.
And Glacy is on the toilet.
Ah,
That's kind of one way to put it.
Moo ho ha ha.
Meanwhile, I'm just going to, for the sake of avoiding roleplaying myself, say that the note's been given to the guildmaster, and wait with Livy next to Ua and Reuven.
Behold, you have been notarized.
Christ. You know, depending on the profession, some would see that as a threat.
just a heads up, the light is getting a bit choppy around here.
Light?
As in
vision?
the lights in the house.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be the sign of.
a storm.
Yeah, I'm in that Pacific Northwest. And looking at the power outage map, the other side of this block is where the barrier of a power outage is.
Oh dear.
That is concerning. Padrock may be facing a power outage sometime in the future here.
Lights are flickering. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go on as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Is this still seem still going?
No. We had one question for you, which was what the alert specs do.
1 second. Apparently nothing. Let's... There we go. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
That was a sneasel.
That's what they did. But I think we can go over to Levi and Ellaby.
Unless you have more to do, Paula.
Okay. No. That is all I have.
That's it. Levi's going to approach Kua and Reuven. Reuven, upon seeing them approach, is just going to do a quick hop down. Oh, sorry.
Just a bit of a hop flop.
Ah, how are you two doing?
Fairly well. Actually, if Apollo wanted to approach the group, he could. But that one's also an option, naturally.
I'm trying to figure out where you are.
Oh, to the right.
Literally to your right, yeah.
Take it back now, y'all.
One hop this time. He
Two
says,
hops, two
I
hops.
say as he moves one tile.
Two hops, two hops.
Either way, Levi is going to look to the two of them and say, "So I have a request.
I'll hear it.
You already heard of it. You already heard of Apollo, but also tell you I do want your approval on this because you have a history with these two. Do you know if either of them are enhanced by any? How does Zane put it? Magical effects?
forces or something.
I know. I'm pretty sure Reuven is because Reuven's like, wait, what? I am. Don't you have all that stuff, like the chaos magic stuff with your tails and that stuff? He's like, Reuven just pauses, ponders, looks behind himself, and he's like, it just shrugs.
Yeah, that's about the same reaction I thought he was going to have.
Right. So, with that in mind, Kua.
Yes.
You know that potion I took to cure myself of the mark of death?
Yeah, I heard about that incident.
Would you care?
I helped carry you back.
Yes, you did. Here's the thing. I need to know what it does to someone who would be unaffected by it, as in it's not designed for their criteria, and I'm pretty sure it'll do nothing to you. Would you care to try it?
Well, I guess so.
Raven, meanwhile, lifts a paw, like, hold up, hold on. You don't know if it'll do nothing, you're just pretty sure. Levi just nods. That's part of the problem with experimental medicine. I know nothing. I only can make math and theories.
That's kind of how an untested medicine is. We need to make sure that it doesn't have any adverse effects aside from the ones that we've already found.
Which is why I'm asking ahead of time. Do you want to try it? And help us understand this a bit better.
All right. I'll do it.
Okay, cool. And thus, Levi hands over the vial to Kua.
The bat would take the bottle, popping the cork off of it, giving it a small sniff before gulping down the whole thing.
Reuven, meanwhile, is just tense watching this all happen. As for Kua, nothing happens at first, but he feels his body warm up a bit. You know that feeling of drinking something warm on a cold day as it heats up your entire body? Yeah, that's what you feel for like 5-10 seconds, and then it just wears off. That's it. It does a little more than that.
Aftertaste isn't the best, but not too bad.
No overheating or itchiness.
No. At best with heating, I describe it like hot chocolate.
Oh. That is honestly very odd to hear, a medicine being equivalent to hot chocolate.
Okay, cool. That takes care of that theory. I'll make sure I
Out of
mark it down for
character.
later.
I am gonna say, oh, wait. Levi looks down.
He is looking down at the moment to write notes.
Who is gonna try to vanish from his sight?
Just like whoosh.
As Levi's looking down, Ku's gonna play a little prank pretending to have just suddenly vanished into thin air as he hovers quietly behind Levi, or at least like up or like above Levi, trying to turn as Levi looks around to keep out of the Raichu's sight.
Oh, that's... The funny thing is, there is nothing I can roll to beat that.
I mean, that would be enough to say that Aluvi's looking up in the air.
But quite literally, you just see Levi knows that. I was like, okay, cool. Barely felt a thing. Good to know. Go.
Like Aluvi comes 1 point off from being able to just spot him outright, but he's just like staring at the air, like where he was. Just like, huh. I never thought he could be that fast.
Kua? Kua? Like, Levi's like legitimately just like concerned, right on his face, like, oh god, did it make him disappear? Where'd he go?
And then Kua just looks over from the edge of the roof of Eden's lab. Huh? Did someone call my name?
Oh god, radio. Oh, my Lucas name. Don't scare me like that, please.
Kua offers up a lemon tart.
A lemon tart.
What is that? What is that? Like,
I believe-
he was just like tilting his head, confusion. The hell is that?
Yeah, Aluvi kind of just
being offered as an apology.
yeah. So when you're given that lemon tart, Aluvi just says, "I believe Kua is telling you when life gives you lemons."
This is lemonade, though.
Not yet.
No, it's an apology.
So, Ruben's gonna look at it, just stare at Kua a moment. It's like, how tart is that tart?
Are you gonna ask or are you gonna try it?
Don't worry. Don't
Ruben
worry, it's-
asked the question, how tart's the tart?
Kua's going to say, "Don't worry. It's cooked to your tolerances."
Meanwhile, Levi just bites into it as he's answering the question.
And shoop, there goes that. He just.
You know what? It doesn't do that, Harzath, but you can see that Levi's expression does. Let's do per syllable. He's like,
The image on stream. I saw you slide that in there. I mean, that's exactly what happened.
like, it was just like. After he just shakes his head. Whew, okay, that's this is really sour, but I can handle it. It's kind of good, actually.
Good grief. Just how sour was that lemon tart?
Levi just hands over the tart. You want some?
I mean, I'll probably get my mind off of things. Just like, I see.
Kua's gonna smirk over to Reuven. Wow, they're even worse with sour than you are.
I'll be honest, I prefer sweet.
I also prefer sweet. Thank you.
Actually, no, my nature demands dry.
Levi went middle road, so it doesn't matter to him. But no sweet, please. But after a moment, Levi just kind of shakes it off and decisively finishes the last bit of the tart. Hey, thank you though. They didn't. He actually scratch that. He does not finish the last bit of tart. He will look over to Apollo and ask if Apollo wants some.
Thank you, but no thank you.
And then he
Oh.
finishes the last of the tart.
I find it kind of ironic the way I said that. I looked back at my nature one more time, and yes, the favorite flavor is dry, but his disliked favorite flavor is sweet. The fact that he prefers sweet over sour in this instance is kind of funny. It's his most disliked flavor, and yet he still didn't like the sour. Well, at least that's not my least favorite, but I don't think I could eat those regularly.
It's still pretty good though. Just strong.
Oh, believe me, the fact that it's a tart was what made me even try it in the first place, but I was expecting it to be a little more dry.
Either way, let's check in with the guildmaster, see if we have another day off, just in case.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Raven will look to the team and just simply hop back on who is back before poking his head out with Kua's ears. Good luck, Team Eclipse.
Levi, let's be off.
Understood.
Luffy's already gone. Just like, whee!
Sorry for the delay. I got a notice on something.
Mm-hmm.
And what would that be?
You tell us.
Linsilla just looks over the note and gives a nod before looking back towards Rain.
Well, hey. Sorry. As you know, for this next assignment, you will all be able to leave as a group once more. Or rather, as a group of 4. Levi has recovered well enough to be able to go forth on rescue operations once more. I ask, however, at the behest of the doctors, that you all look out for him to ensure that he doesn't fall behind. That said, Linsula, I believe you have some information about a major target being seen.
Indeed.
Which target?
She looks over towards the east before looking over at Team Eclipse. Desolute.
He's back?
He's been spotted.
It's been a while since we've heard anything about him.
Okay, but I thought we were on even terms with him. What's happened?
As far
Man's
as we
still
know,
technically a fugitive.
as far as we know, he's been keeping a low profile lately, but he is heading towards a place of potential interest.
The village that he has been seen approaching is one known to inhabit a number of people that were once prisoners of Avalov. It could
Really
be to take
now?
care of loose ends. It could be for that he's doing something noble. Needless to say, I don't need to give you reason why we don't trust that whatever is going to happen is going to be a positive outcome.
Well, I mean, even if nothing happens, I guess we can go and check it out.
Even if nothing happens, Aluvi, you have someone that bears the face of those that can cause mass stress to any and everyone in that entire village.
I was not aware too well of that, but fair enough.
Let me put it like this. Hugor was the warden of Avalov. Hugor responded to Desolute.
Oh, I see.
The one higher up the chain. So needless to say, Desolute being spotted in this area does not exactly bode good tidings.
Most certainly does not.
So please.
You want us trying to capture him?
Gather information as necessary, figure out what he's doing there. As I said, it could be something good. After that, well, you're a capable leader, Apollo. What you choose to do, I leave to your judgment. Capture, send him on his way, have a pleasant chat with him. The choice is yours.
Understood.
I mean, considering your rank, it'd almost be an embarrassment if I tell you every little thing you need to do, right?
Apollo would nod before standing himself up, shaking out his mane, looking at the rest of the team. Wheels up in 10 minutes.
Got it.
Hydrock?
I'm ready to go whenever.
You're driving.
Understood.
I don't think we need to tell you to be very careful knowing this person.
We're talking about someone who has had a history of being an antagonistic force and someone that knows more than they let on at times.
Don't I know it?
So please be careful.
I'll make sure to get everyone back home.
Right. Please do that. Wait, what?
Okay.
Hi.
Sorry about that. I'm back now.
Oh no, I was distracted by the Jolteon moving faster than I expected her to.
I mean,
Welcome back.
she's just seeing what you did. Spark.
She just smiles at Levi. After she takes the cup and pot.
It's like, you.
Well, love you too. Yeah, Levi's gonna just stroll over to Eden's shop for a bit.
On the side note, this headache is still trying to get worse on me, so I'm trying to go low power here.
Understood.
Understood.
So to Eaton.
Ah, Levi. What can I do for you?
Same as always, just taking care of the airship. Well, not always, rather, but you know what I mean.
Well, what am I putting you down for this time?
Let's just see now. So pulling up the airship and checking out everything, Levi's going to read through the documentation before noticing a problem. I could finish that, but that... Oh god, we've never done that. Right then. Let's see if we can replace some of the boards on the ship. Reinforce them. A hull upgrade, if you will.
I can get that ready for you. Yeah.
And one step closer to being a ship of Theseus. I digress. Thank you, though. At
You
that-
know,
Hmm?
enough upgrades like this, and I'll be able to have a backup ship made out of your old parts.
I mean, hey. Could also replace the seats for nicer cushions.
Look, with the danger you go on, you don't want to have to worry about cleaning out luxury cushions on top of everything else.
You know, fair point.
Trust me. What you have right now, I know isn't the most comfortable, but it's definitely the easiest to keep clean.
Understood. Even so, I mean, hey, as long as it's easy to work with, it's easy to work with. That said, I need to see what the Kecleons are up to, and after that, I'll be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, Eden.
You too.
And Levi does stop next to Squishy. And just give it a small finger pat and just says, "And hello to you too."
Squish.
We. Let's see.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, you two. How are you doing?
Very well. How can we help you, sir?
Let's see what you got here. Levi's looking over the list forcibly, putting his bag on the counter, looking inside of it, trying to look around, see if anything's out of place.
Hey Levi, you want to know something I just realized? You have
So-
Squishy, but when Squishy decides to become, the full form, it becomes Squishius Maximus.
Squishy is Maximus. Fair enough. That big apple could be useful.
Big apple. All right. We can
And
get that.
Squishin.
We can get that to you for $2.50.
Sounds like a plan.
And here you go.
Thank you. And with that, Levi's going to go down to the bank. Simply put, he's just gonna withdraw 1,000.
I saw the animation this time.
And with 1,000 in pocket, he'll head out.
Simmer just gives him a smile as she gives him the money and he goes.
That
So-
we're gonna just do him more lower to.
Just a little drink icon that just gets thrown at the Glacy. That's funny.
You take your water and you like it. It even plays the item use sound.
Yeah, I saw.
So, are we all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm a goofy goober.
And that.
Why is my neck not wanting to orient properly? Thank you. Stop it.
As they take off into the sky, the horizon is still very much red as it has been for the past week.
Misty.
Indeed.
At least there's no redemption with this red. My neck doesn't want to pop. And it's making my headache get worse.
Hmm.
There is no airship theme. Sorry,
Yep.
Kanto.
I mean, I know a person I can talk to get an airship theme if we need one.
Let's just
Considering how short we...
As they're nearing,
Go ahead.
as they're nearing the mountain, Padrock would set up in the seat, looking around as he before returning to steering the ship.
I can see a lot
Apollo?
of greenery.
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
A disaster sense.
Yeah.
Something really bad just happened. I don't know what.
What's going on?
My disaster sense is going off again.
Oh, that's not good.
As they are approaching the village, a vile scent fills the air.
Mm.
The smell of
Okay.
Would Apollo recognize this scent?
this scent is the smell of blood.
I feel like I've smelt this before.
I think we all have.
Was it always this? Why is it so concentrated?
Oh.
Okay, I think I see why it's all concentrated now. What the heck happened?
I guess. Desolute happened.
Let's not
Or
make
something did.
assumptions.
Apollo would approach this first corpse here and inspect the injuries.
It looks like he's been slashed apart viciously. And he's just
For
bleeding
what?
on the ground.
Has he been... Would Apollo recognize the types of slash marks?
It looks like numerous lacerations from a thin blade.
Stay close and stay to cover, everyone. I know I've seen this before.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
You can.
Ugh, good gracious, this is a mess. For what reason could he ever have to do this?
I don't...
Oh my
Getting a
god.
closer look at him, I don't think that was Desolute.
No, these are far too thin.
Apollo would approach the door here and test the handle.
It looks like it opens.
And Levi just stacks behind Apollo before going in.
Apollo
Wait.
looks about the room.
The bed
Wow.
the
What a casual look around.
the bed looks like it's been slept in recently. And just made this morning.
Well, whoever lived here couldn't have gotten far if they're still alive.
Hmm. Thin blade.
Apollo, since you have tracker, your perception tells you this bed smells the same as, well, what that earth ring smells like underneath all the blood.
Well, the owner's not going to be back anytime soon.
Thin blades.
Rest in peace, big guy.
Wait, Apollo,
Yeah?
do you mind? He just kind of like grabs holds your paw up and then like analyzes it alongside the same scratch marks that were left on the Ursa ring to get a measure of just how thin these claw marks, these scratches actually were.
Even mine are bigger than this, but
Yeah, they definitely
just-
don't match.
I'm definitely just. No, wait. Apollo, you don't think that they're back, do you?
I think they are. Oh, and that's why I want us all staying close together and to stay in cover while we can.
Hey, if it's what I think it is, then Padrock.
Yeah.
Keep that flamethrower of yours nice and ready at a moment's notice.
Padrock's gonna take his deep breaths.
You're not getting caught unawares a second time.
No, we're not.
After you, Apollo. Wherever we're going. I feel like you
Right
should be
this way.
first.
Apollo would test the door here.
And opens just fine.
My God, I cannot get any higher than this because of these 2 1s that keep popping up. Ah!
Apollo's looking around, trying to see who or what lived here.
Apollo can see the occasional, like, little bits of grass and leaves on the floor, as well as hoof marks.
Apollo turns around. Guy tried to make a run for it, barely made it out the door.
Given these cots, they look similar, yeah.
Were they running out the door or to the door?
Don't think it matters at this point. My
I
guess,
just-
Yeah,
adrenaline took over and it did not serve him well today. All right.
branching path.
See a few ledges up ahead.
Levi, come on. Did Bryce die? Oh, there he is.
Another. See another door up to the north, but we'll come back for it.
It's just like the last village that this happened to. Not a single soul spared.
We should probably stay close to one of these buildings.
My thoughts exactly.
I don't like getting on high ground like this.
I'm not going to stay up here any longer than I have to.
And I don't want to stay in the open air either.
I could leave a few traps around.
This room feels slightly colder than the others, as though an ice type were living here.
Did you say something, Apollo?
I'm looking at all these people that these Cartana killed off. They're all pretty close. Which would have
Hey,
meant that they came. Which would have meant that they came through here pretty quick. Probably caught them unaware.
Hey, Apollo.
What?
It seems like there's an open door and currently a burning campfire out this direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gotta jump down to get over there.
Question to GM: how big is the jump from here?
2 meters.
That's child's play for Apollo. He's going to try and make the jump.
Alright. Acrobatics.
High jump is 2 in this case for me.
Acrobatics.
Question:
Where
Is high jump
is-
high jump like 1-to-1 with meters?
Mm-hmm.
With high jump 2, I could easily just drop down.
You'll both still want to roll acrobatics.
Okie doke.
Apollo slips down the edge, kind of stumbles, but lunges round. Ellery makes it a little better.
Not particularly graceful, but
Yeah, so when Luffy does get down, He's going to remain below just to catch anybody
should
that
be able
does
to jump down.
end up. I can't move the token past
There
the
is
barrier.
a very hard barrier there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Your
Yep.
one way.
Yep. So Legaluvi's got it waiting by the bottom just in case somebody slips.
Okay.
Should only be a one-way wall. Weird.
Well, Apollo looks at the fire, trying to find out how much more time it's got left to burn.
The wood is mostly burned out. I'm stuck.
They had a fire here. Means that somebody was here recently.
Padrock stuck.
There's a wall there. Just roll acrobatics and Glacial will move you down.
Oh, you're waiting for me to roll acrobatics. Since Aluvi said he was gonna
Yeah.
catch people.
It's just in case, like if you do fumble.
Yeah, Levi's also around just in case.
Ooh, that is a fumble.
Not
Just-
exactly graceful.
It's like both of them catch. It's like, doop. It's like, careful, Padrock.
And this one here looks like there's some wood leading from the fire to him, as though he'd stumbled over it and had caught fire before dying.
Bad way to go out, especially for someone like you.
Seems there's a pathway back here.
Yeah. That place is clear, Levi.
Just figured I'd peek in there.
Yeah.
Levi will still just turn and close the doors. Actually, yeah, just close the double doors.
That looked like a
Is that-
dining hall.
Yeah, I was about to say, looked like a dining hall place that this community didn't eat separately, which meant this place was pretty tight knit.
All wiped out in the blink of an eye. All right.
If I ever find these Tartana again, that would be.
With enough firepower to take them out. Bear in mind, we don't want them finding us.
No, of course not, but. Seems like there's a pathway that leads up.
Apollo,
Yeah.
do any scents go up that way?
One moment. Paul would say, walking over and taking a sniff check over here.
To be fair, I could do it too. Let's see. 20. And I do have tracker.
Yeah, the two of you don't seem to notice anything that catches your sense up here.
They weren't coming out this way.
Yeah, there's nothing really identifiable down that direction, so.
All right. Stay tight on me. Let's go.
Ugh, tight squeeze.
There's a building right here.
We'll check that
Check it.
place soon after. I'm a little more concerned about this high ground here.
Crouching low.
Paula holds a pop. Unlike the others, this one already had its door open. Paula gets low to the ground. Thinks over here. Thinks over here. Thinks over here. And he starts poking his head inside here. Another empty place.
Apollo can notice, if he looks at the ground, familiar paw prints similar to his own.
Well, we found Desolute, or at least something close to him anyways.
We can at least use that as a trail.
I'll do it. Apollo's going to begin tracking this particular trail right here.
With a 30.
Yeah, he's got a... Stay tight on me, everyone.
One has to wonder, what drives someone to such reckless violence?
Well, bold of you to assume that they think like us. Remember, those Kartana are ultra beasts.
Yeah, but what does that make the Poiple? Vargadadel.
Nobody said everyone thought like us. Part of the reason why we live under roofs at night and these people live under, well, whatever it is they live under. Apollo would continue poking his way around the corner, trying to follow the trail a little more.
Because they're overshot based doesn't mean they don't see reason in some cases.
Is there any reason to be found here?
Obviously not, but it does beg the question all the same.
There he is.
I do
Eclipse.
not like the look of that.
We have eyes on the target.
That's a lot of blood.
Stay behind me.
Yeah.
Apollo would make his way past and push open the other door. Not really trying to be stealthy here, but enough to give Desolute a bit of a heads up that he wasn't alone anymore.
You can see Desolute just staring down at the body. Quietly. Before his gaze suddenly shifts up to the door opening, then at Apollo.
Apollo takes a moment, looks over the blood spill, then over to him. It's a hell of a scene I find you at. Yet just for once, you had nothing to do with this, am I right?
No.
Do you know who did then?
Same person that's gonna do it to you if you don't keep your voice down.
Apollo would look back to the team and head motion for them to get inside. Also taking a moment to raise a single paw to his mouth to be as quiet as you can about it.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm usually quiet.
Prove it. You've seen them then?
Yes. He and I had to fight them. Unfortunately, he didn't make it.
There aren't a lot of people that do.
This was
What
the
brought you
mayor of
out
this
this-
village.
Nobody else seemed to fare any better. By the look of it, they were caught completely off guard. What brought you out this way?
Questions, which I will not get the answers for now. So my time here is wasted.
I know you. You wouldn't come out this way, especially with the kind of target you got on your back, unless it was for a good reason. It's important.
Do you remember Everlov? The people
How
in
could I
control of
forget
it.
it? Igor is dead. And even still, people are finding new scars about that whole place.
He's not the only one who's looking after Everlov, is he?
Wouldn't surprise me if he wasn't. That was a big operation.
I came here looking for answers about Harlech.
You're trying to track him down, aren't you?
Yes. He's a rogue that I prefer to be gone sooner than later.
For once, I think I agree with you on something. So what did you find?
This. He just points out all the blood on the floor.
A dead end, then.
Yes. Soon as I approached the mayor, well, he wasn't exactly pleased to see me. But we didn't get to talk much before they showed up.
Seems a little convenient that just before you're about to get your answers, some of those most deadly killers, albeit senseless ones, show up and bury any chance you have in getting the lead to follow.
So you also think that someone sent them here?
It's the only way that would put any sort of reason to what happened here. If they wanted to make it look chaotic enough that the tracks could be covered.
Last time we saw them was in another village. Though, at the
They were
time,
They were going after zealots.
And what do you
Yeah, but-
suppose would set them off towards prisoners who had nothing to do with the zealots?
No idea.
So, I believe I would speak up. The only thing I think of that would send these guys to prisoners and zealots, if they were sent, it'd be to cover up a loose end.
Think they tried to kill me?
Either you or anyone who would be aiding you.
If it was after you, and everyone else ended up dead, well, were I of a prior mindset, I said just call it collateral and keep going on, but that doesn't explain what the link is. Be it a
There's
document.
one question about.
Go ahead.
There's one question about this. How do we know enough to know how these things tick? How they can be sent?
that is a good question.
I don't think. If I'm treating this as a theory, hypothetically, let's say they were sent. Hypothetically.
I once had a talk with Glacialis when I was still behind bars. About all the technology that the zealots have. It's not from here. I'm sure you realize that.
At this point, what else is new?
So I'm sure you can take a gander that they might have something that can manipulate these things.
Channel them to a certain area or drive them away.
Like a beacon?
course, that begs the question, why didn't they do it before?
Either they couldn't, or they didn't have a reason to.
Doesn't add up. And none of this shit adds up. I have no reason to stick around in here.
Before you go running off,
What?
I must insist on that injury.
Do not touch me.
I won't have to.
Keep it for yourself. I'm sure you'll need
If he
it
wants
more.
help, he'll ask for it.
I'm
I'm sure you'll be needing it more. Especially if those things come back.
Is he always this stubborn?
Knowing him, I was expecting him to be far worse.
Surprised it didn't try to lash out at us as a loose end. But I digress.
Desolate
He's
takes
pragmatic.
a glare at Apollo.
Apollo's focus isn't on Desolate at that moment. He's scanning the skies, trying to see if Cortana make another move.
They don't seem to
Well.
be in the immediate area.
We've done what we can from here. We obviously don't need to bring him back, at least not yet. Frankly, I'm not about to test that particular theory.
Did we head
Right.
back? Report back to the Guildmaster?
That's my plan, barring anything else that happens.
I get a bad feeling, though, about that. We came here by airship. What's to stop them from intercepting it on our way out?
Not a whole lot.
We have tools.
Desolate looks over the ledge.
Let's just hope that jammer thing works on him.
Agreed.
Desolate jumps down like he's noticing something.
Actually, I'm gonna roll perception to see if he actually catches notice of that. Wow, my rolls suck today.
It goes both ways.
Hmm.
Is that enough to notice Quincy or no?
You do notice that Desolate jumped down the cliff and started off in a sprint.
Can't even get a intuition.
I mean, you did see it, didn't you?
Yeah, but he's trying to intuit what he's doing.
Well, would it be
What?
enough for him to call out to the rest of the team?
Levi would be able
Yeah.
to.
Apollo,
What's up?
got another idea. Let's head north.
Where to?
Where are we heading?
It
Something's
seemed.
Something's got Desolate spooked.
Yeah, he seemed to dart off or something. There
I'd
was a-
like to know what it is. Damn the fact if he doesn't like us being in his business.
At this point, I did insist.
Call it being nosy, call it being too mindful.
Apollo immediately holds a pop, signaling the team to a full stop. And he reaches over, grabs Padrock by his mouth, and slams him against the wall.
They're against the rock.
The wall.
Over the mental link, Pedrock will ask, "What is it?"
He's up ahead.
Apollo can notice that Desolate's just staring up the slope,
What?
looking
He
curious.
spotted something.
Apollo's got all the good rolls.
Something.
Levi's just gonna wait there for Apollo to return.
Investigated this area. Why the hell am I feeling things here?
Apollo continues surveilling Desloot up here.
Ain't no chance.
Nothing here. Fuck it. Waste your time.
Apollo signals to Padrock, back up.
Yeah. Where'd you go? I know you're here.
Hey, Louis.
Hmm.
Levi would just still quiet, mind you, just hand over a where's the thing? Yeah, it's a lumberry over to Olivia.
He'll take it like just without word. He's just like leaning against the wall at this point. He's just like, this is ridiculous. Why are we hiding?
What are you doing?
Listening.
For what?
Anything. Usually when those things are around, at least last time we had to deal with it, they kind of flew by in from the east to west pattern.
Apollo to get back.
Yeah.
Moment.
Man. Getting this mic to pick up my voice has been annoying at least a few times this session.
Yeah, I think it might be the
It's probably a
receiving.
matter of projection and or just getting Discord to cooperate with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that or
Um,
just the inbound is not picking up.
What is your if you go to Discord and check the voice to video settings, I have the mic set to the activity, the input sensitivity is manual. I have it set to like negative 63.
I had it to negative 69.
Nice.
That's even lower than mine.
I need to set it to
Is-
lower. You're pretty
No,
soft-spoken.
that's even more sensitive than mine.
Yeah, you might need to set it even lower. You're soft-spoken.
Yeah.
Different
Sorry
microphones,
about
different
that.
settings. Yep.
True. Could also be another setting entirely.
So, having fun this session.
I feel like it's a little silly that we're just hiding. It's just like, oh yeah, Desaloot's not gonna look around the corner. Totally not. And what the fuck are you guys doing? It's just like
retarded.
it's like even we asked, like, why are we hiding exactly? I don't see the point.
I did have a thought for a lie, but we have the BRB for Apollo.
You back?
Mhm.
All right. I am back, and Apollo is still very much hidden.
Yep.
He found us though.
Hollow? You're not gonna just leave your team behind, are you?
Just said I left him behind.
You act like I'm still a leader of the new masters.
Something did catch your attention here.
Force positive, probably.
Out of character, could you repeat that?
False positive, probably. Old age, perhaps.
I wouldn't dismiss something like that.
Something did. I'm gonna go ahead and take a
Seriously.
look at it.
What do you think caught your attention?
Apollo turns, trying to deduce the source of the sound.
That is the lowest roll you've made so far. Holy.
There's a sound there?
Did I just hear something?
Apollo can sense something above. Oh, hi
Yeah,
there,
Apollo.
Sass.
Apollo immediately looks up, trying to figure out what it is he had just picked up on.
Oh. Oh, lovely. It's like, Patrock, get back.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's not good.
They're numbered. Why are they numbered?
That's their elevation.
That's what I assumed.
Of course. Why wouldn't this be a fucking trap?
It just mirrors the music really quick. There we go.
So how does line work with different elevations?
Your line is basically 360 degrees. So if something is elevated to a line vertically, it also works. So you're currently
Cool.
elevation 1.
1, 2, 3. So if I was to do,
You might not hit the one that's at the third elevation. Mainly because
would
the angle would
this
be
hit
more.
3 of them,
That would hit.
or just 2?
That would hit just the one on fourth. If you're aiming at the fourth one.
Yeah, because of the range.
You're basically shooting a line 4 straight into the air.
Every meter
Just the 2
forward
of
is
them on the 4?
every meter forward is 1 meter in the air. If you're aiming towards something.
Basically, Pedrock, your range is about that.
So, if you were to aim directly at the fourth, then this would be 4 meters in the air. This would be 2 meters in the air to get to it.
Elevations are funny.
So you'd shoot just under the one directly in front of you.
Well, hit that one then.
Aim at this one.
Oh.
That's a miss.
Yep.
But still, I got once.
And
Apollo.
So would I be able to move Apollo, say, over here and use a pass maneuver to hit both of these, or?
These two are elevation 2, so yes.
I'm gonna zip over here. It's gonna perform a pass maneuver. Pull up his character sheet.
Oh,
But we were alive.
Where are my dice? Here they are.
he's still rolling at a +6 on accuracy? How the heck?
That should not be the case.
Yeah, you want to drop your stats back down.
Okay, attack is actually back where it's supposed to be.
Huh.
So, the damage roll is still valid.
I find it funny how the crit and the damage all add up to
16.
they add up to
So,
a 99.
So that's
not
one.
quite a nat 20, but still a crit.
So that's one of them.
Oh yeah, you don't have focus energy up.
Now, to be fair, they did get the drop on us.
Hmm.
So let's see.
There's damage on one of them.
And here's damage on another. It's also agile style. Go ahead and put this here. Increase initiative. And the roll for this one is nat 20.
Well, I guess you got your 20 after all. Malice Ward.
A dark aura just surrounds Desloot, as well as the area around him.
That's an interesting effect.
So Levi does take a step forward, but pauses a moment as he feels a bit of twinge along his shoulder blade before just muttering something to himself. Shaking it off, he'll move forward. Still, I'm guessing this is outside of melee range.
Yes.
Let's say
You'd have to jump to attack it.
Use your tail.
Well, wait, that's actually not a
Good
bad
use
idea.
of tail.
Just propel self upward with tail.
You've been doing it this entire time. I
Also,
don't know how you forgot.
Apollo, roll acrobatics.
Oh,
Okay, you catch yourself on the edge of the cliff.
Actually, that's a good point. You know, Levi's just gonna, I guess, ascend using their tail.
ascend!
2 strikes.
Stroing?
Boing.
Sproing indeed. Ricketh breaketh.
And with that, off down with the tail. And actually, no. He'll remain.
Okay. So, here's an interesting question for you now, Glacy.
Hmm.
With a move that has a range blast of, like, 3, for example, because Rock Slide is something that comes straight down, is it still hitting all 3 of these here, or is it only hitting the ones that are at the lowest point?
It would come down from 3 meters up.
Oh, so I could hit all 3 of them. Cool. So, we're gonna do just that. We'll make it agile because of what we're going to do with it. Oh, that was very close to a flinch, too. Holy. But the purpose here was not necessarily to do damage, but to set down the spikes. Or stealth rocks in this case. 3 stealth rocks, if they start moving around, they're going to cut themselves to pieces. Just like their victims. How ironic.
And that is rock on steel, which is half.
Yep. The point was not to deal damage, but to set up the stealth rocks. And possibly get a flinch, but... Oh wait, no, that was a flinch. It's a 17 higher. All 3 of them got flinched. Heck. Two damage. But it still flinches, so yeah, that's helpful. Basically, he just takes that nearby cliff and just drops rocks on them from above. It's like, seems they didn't expect that.
So,
Stealth
their
rocks.
moon.
Actually, do I have a token that I could just place down for stealth rocks?
I do.
Some solid thinking, Olivia.
I do.
One, two, three. I'll keep them busy.
So. The stealth rock hazard adjacent to each foe hit this way. And that is free.
Yep. Did the Cartana not have a turn?
You're having it right now.
Oh.
So, with that, the Kartana go in their flurry.
Oh dear lord. At least 3 of them didn't get to their attacks, but yeah, what the heck? That was a mess of movement. I don't even know what happened.
Lacey,
Mm-hmm.
your mess of movement straight up crashed roll 20.
Shit.
I was like, what the heck's going on here? They're just all over the place.
Oopsies.
That was indeed a flurry. But
I'll just say these have 2 left.
yeah, there was quite a few of them that got ripped apart by that.
Anyways,
Doesn't do much, but hey.
hopefully that doesn't crash you again. Fuck. But yeah, so they all move around and do their flurry attack. This is going to be...
If they were flinched, does this affect it in any way, I wonder?
It does. So, this is going to be on 9 of the 12 Kartana.
Yow.
And the
A
team's
lot of,
evasion, that misses Padrock.
Oh, I see. It's an attack roll, not a damage roll. Okay.
Apollo gets hit by 1, Desiluke gets hit by 1. Padrock gets hit by 1, 2, miss,
So-
miss.
How many breaths of life should I roll?
Apollo 2, Padrock 2,
Yeah, you had.
Desiluke 2,
Yeah.
and Levi 1.
So I think you got 2 breaths of life to pull, considering you only got hit twice.
Yep. So, this is on Apollo. The damage is 49. Apollo, are you gonna detect any of this?
Apollo is going to see this. It's 49.
49 2 hits.
So defense is going to get applied to both of those, correct?
If you do detect, yes.
Well, if I do detect, everything this round misses.
Mhm.
Let's see.
The alternative is I can give you a spot protect, but it only applies to the one attack.
Meanwhile,
Apollo can take this for right now, but he will be keeping detect in his pocket for later.
alright. So 49, 2 hits, and times it.
So it'd be minus 20 because his defense is 10.
Desiluke got 2 hits.
$69.
Nice.
And Levi got 1 hit. And that is grass type. Padrock,
Yeah, I didn't think.
you take 2 hits.
I just have one question.
Go on.
Why is it only 2 hits for Padrock?
Because your evasion on the 4 attacks that were hitting you was higher than what they've specified.
The attacks on 9 and 14 hit you.
Yeah, but Padrock's evasion is 6.
You're not taking into account the accuracy for the move itself.
Yeah, the accuracy's 2.
I didn't see that on the move.
Yeah. your
Okay,
evasion
so
worked
that's
Yeah, all their moves stuff work up 2 accuracies, so 2 of them hit you if you don't deflect them.
out. Yeah, a 15 is not worth me blowing my entire double team, so.
first breath of life,
Bayless.
second breath of life.
Alright.
You are fire type, and this is a grass type move, so it shouldn't do too much.
Yep.
Padrock.
All right. Discord, come on. All right. Padrock steps up to Levi and Oluvi, saying to them, "Stick close to me." Before gathering up ghost energy in his mouth as he turns to face the one right above him.
Yep, this one.
No, the two there.
Oh,
So if you miss again, that is going to be an automatic hit.
Eating up.
Apollo.
Excuse me.
Just want to shift to get a better view of what's going on. I was gonna go from here. Hold on. Here, and he's gonna do a pass maneuver over this way. And he is going to use. Yeah. Because the point crash, I need to reopen my character sheet.
Hopefully that movement doesn't crash you repeatedly.
it was probably because of how many tokens.
I'm planning on it doing all that and more.
I mean, considering how many tokens we're moving, I think that's probably why.
As Apollo passes by these two right here, his horn crystallizes with ice. And he strikes these two Kartana right here. Damage roll for that.
And that will be neutral effectiveness.
Damage roll for that. First roll is a 12.
Okay.
Actually, Glacy.
Mhm.
Forgot that I was able to crit on that last maneuver. So,
Mhm.
accuracy roll is a 13, and go ahead and add 7 points of damage to both of those rolls.
Alright.
So the first one was a 12, and the next one was a 14, which is not a crit because he has not used focus energy.
Now for Desolute.
Levi, it doesn't seem like my attacks are doing much, so I'm gonna focus on the support.
And Apollo gets a cheer from way back in town from a certain Primarina.
Love you too, babe.
It's up to exactly 99 if they critted. Huh. That seemed to do a lot to him.
Question. Which one was the first attack against?
The one directly next to him.
Okay.
That's one down.
I was gonna say, that one Apollo would technically have flanking on.
Wouldn't. Mm.
Is Deslu considered friendly though?
Well, he didn't have linking on this one.
Yeah.
This is over here.
The thing that Desolute put out didn't affect Apollo.
Mhm.
But my statement still stands because the opposite effect.
Malice aura.
If Desolute considered Apollo hostile,
Do
would
you
have been
consider
affected.
Deslu hostile though?
present
Yeah.
circumstance, given what it is, no.
So his
I just
attack
saw-
didn't affect you.
He's not about to trust him.
Levi.
Okay. Ba-da-da-da. All right. So that's gonna hurt if I do that because there's a wall right there. Period. There's no rolling to avoid this. So instead, I will do this. I'm not sure if this will hit the 3, but
Oh!
Nice.
so
Yeah,
this
I
is
think it
intended
hit.
to hit
So that's,
all 4 of them.
so that's a burst 2 in all directions, including upwards. So these 3 get hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this hits it or not.
It
It's too
doesn't.
high.
But what? Yeah, there's basically just like Padrock could feel his fur begin to bristle from static as Levi just charges himself before releasing that discharge across the
Paralysis.
field.
Yeah, but this paralysis does make really good because of the fact that 3 would work if it's a burst 2. Oh yeah, because if they're at the 1, that means they're at the ground level.
It would work if the 3 was directly above Levi. That one's
Oh.
a bit far.
Yeah. But yeah, like the paralysis here may potentially make them lose a turn.
When we say burst, we're not
Burst.
talking about a spherical shape. We're talking about a square.
Yeah, it is a square. Oh.
Because it does stops halfway in the freaking shape. Because I know for a fact that one was also in range.
Yeah, it's that one. I'll revert this on this one.
That one took a little less damage than the others. What the heck?
Oh, what happened? Oh, that's because I did fucking defense this time. Oh, I just said it did the same as the others.
Alright.
Anyways.
So with that, Levi is going to
What's the range on this?
not do anything further. He's satisfied with his actions.
Heal pulse on the Apollo, and then return back to where I was.
Sure you want to do that? He's still at full. Oh wait, no, he's
He's
not.
still at full, and if they target him again, he's going to use detect. So,
Is he not at full? Because I see his health is half.
Yes,
but
For some reason,
he's going.
for some reason on the stream view it says half health, but on the GM view it says full health.
Please save that for someone else if something does come up.
Okay. Well, I can redirect it to Desolute then, since he took about as much damage as you did. I'm not sure what he's going to do, and technically, I really...
Complain if you want. It matters not.
he wins in the end.
Desolate just shoots daggers at Alavi. Alright, straight. Let's hope this time. And now for their
Yeah,
attack.
don't they gotta roll their paralysis to see if they don't move?
Mm-hmm.
This will be fun. Ooh.
One doesn't get it.
Oh, why did Aluvi have to be so far away?
I'm not.
So, 2 of them get it. And they are missing 1 because it's dead. So that is now 9 attacks that they do.
Padrock, I'm standing right next to you. What do you mean?
On my screen, it was showing him as still being stepped away.
Oh. I don't know.
So, their attack. On 9 of them.
Psycho Kata. Oh, crit fail on Padrock. 2 hits on Padrock, actually. Oh, one of them hit me.
So that is 1, 2, 3. So on Padrock takes 2, 3 hits.
All right, let me roll for that. 1,
Oh, there's one.
That's reflect.
No, it's not.
2,
No, it's not. Right.
and 3. Remember, if it's reflect, the box will light up green.
So you take 2 of them.
And one of those- Yeah, one of those gets
42.
ignored, which is pretty good.
42. 2 hits.
I'm just taking one of them.
So that is 1 on Levi.
Let me roll for that.
Oh, another block.
None on Levi.
None on me, though.
And on-
Thanks, Padrock.
None on Apollo.
Mhm.
I have one on me, I
And-
see.
And that is
Well, let Lacey get to that first.
a crit on Alavi. 42 and
19
12.
is a crit. Interesting.
Gonna
Psychopath.
roll for Alavi's.
Ooh. Well, it's okay. Rough skin procs.
No, it doesn't. Psycho cut.
Oh, wait, no, that's... Yeah, they're not melee. Whoop. That's not a melee attack. Whoops.
So that's 42 and 12.
$42 and 12. I don't
Be right
think
back.
I don't think I resist psychic. Wait, why did Levi take the damage? He missed.
Oops. I don't know what I rolled on him.
And then you said that was a crit that was on me, so I'm gonna go ahead to. Oh, well, actually, it may not be necessary. That was surprisingly little. Surprisingly little.
And which one crit on that? Let's see. That was the third to last one, so...
I need to refresh. I noticed the HP bars are all gooky again.
And 1 second. Desolate. Does not take any. No. Padrock.
Okay. How far away is this one?
This one?
Yep.
How many of them ran through the stealth rocks?
A couple of them.
Three. 4.
Right, so this one above you is 3 ahead, 2 up, so it's 5 meters.
Okay. Come on, Discord. Okay. Now it's in flamethrower range.
Toasty. Hey. Very toasty. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. Goodbye, Cortana.
Apollo.
Apollo doesn't have any opportunities for a fast maneuver here. He does have an easy picking to try and thin out the herd. Apollo's going to go over here, targeting this guy with Night Slash.
Okay.
$69.
Nice. $16.
Alright. Now for Desolate. Doing a cross maneuver.
Hmm. A lovely critical.
Levi. Pippy's back. Actually, might not be.
Is that a Cortana sitting under my ear?
Yep.
It is. What the heck? I didn't even notice that.
That's just floating like a few meters above you, practically.
Still, I can just picture the "What's this you have behind your ear?" coin trick. They
Oh, is
pull
that
out
a
a katana.
It's a killer origami.
Everybody starts screaming.
Yeah, everybody starts screaming, "It's killer origami!"
Suddenly your hand falls off. Their ear also falls off.
Then it starts speaking in reverse.
So when Bryce gets back, we can continue. How is chat doing? Thanks for the raid, Sass. Hope you guys are doing good.
Honestly, you know what's funny about Cartana is that in the anime, for the Japanese dub, they actually say one word not in reverse, and they say "yo," but twice. They say "yo yo."
I returned. I hope I haven't left you waiting too long.
Attack. It is your turn now.
Oh, well.
We're waiting like 2
Sweet.
minutes.
All right. I apologize. I don't. Well, wait. Hold on. Let's do something stupid. So,
I think I get what you're doing.
you're right. You should.
In
Burst 2
the minefield.
in the minefield. It doesn't necessarily have to be at ground level. It can be up and out. Which means, potentially,
Oh.
I just
+3. Haha.
That's actually supposed to be on one target.
oh.
Well, let's say I give that to you. This time.
This time. But to give flair to it, Levi's tail suddenly just gets coated in electricity as it suddenly starts spinning and basically creating a static field, with the blade being the orchestrator.
You know, I kind of want to have him a little like use those stealth rocks as like extra ammo by just attaching them to himself like a magnetic field, and it just becomes a spiked tail.
Are the rocks magnetic?
I mean, they're stealth rocks. They can be technically magnetic because they float magnetically.
Oh. Well, this is one hell of an electromagnetic pulse then, wouldn't you agree?
Would you like extra ammunition on your tail? I mean, there's only one there's only one stack on them, each of them. It may as well be a neat trick to pull off. Become the whirlwind of a bullet storm.
It's not sand, but it'll do. I also forgot the fact that it was they're resistant to dragon, so
Grass steel.
yeah. You know what? It's fine.
Or so I should just be like clicking on all of them and rolling the damage because they all have the same defense.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't have any really good... No, actually I do. Let's just refresh that ammunition, shall we? I don't want to hit Levi. Hang on. That'll do. Close blast 3, friendly. It was basically No even number. Unfortunate.
Like all three of them. And now for them. Now,
Oh, I meant to act that.
Oh, God.
I meant to act. Use the bigger and bolder, but oh well, too late.
That's gonna be a problem.
Indeed.
If only Levi had been one space closer, because my overland is 6. I wouldn't have been able to reach you even if I wanted to.
I moved my max range, so I'm sorry. That's on me.
To be fair,
5, 6, 7.
All right, let's see how these attacks roll out.
So that is 6 hits.
Wait.
One of them still paralyzed.
Ah,
oh, Padrock got struck.
So Levi 1, Desolute 1, Levi 2, Padrock 1, Desolute
Bro, I didn't get hit at all. What the heck?
Levi 3.
I think Padrock got hit twice.
Well, you know what? It's Sacred Sword. It's fighting type. I'm going to give you a reflect just to stymie at least one of
So
them.
that was only 7 hits. So it goes down to Levi Desolute, Levi Padrock, Desolute, Levi Apollo.
So everything from Apollo 4 up.
Yep.
Fucking hell, I got hit 3 times.
Levi got hit 3 times, Padrock 1, and Desolute 2.
I somehow managed to interweave between all of them and not get hit one time somehow.
Cool. Let me know when you want me to roll Breath of Life.
So Levi,
Apollo is hurting hard. I'm pretty sure Levi may have just been 0 to death here.
Not necessarily. I still have 3 reflect charges, and I plan to give one to each person.
Let's see how much damage. Let's see how much damage is. Actually, nope. Never mind. I can't say that because double team doesn't really make a difference.
Ooh, that's why I said pop the reflect.
I'm fine. I'll take a restoration wish though.
and Apollo didn't get hit. But Desolute.
I got 1 hit though, didn't I?
No, it's... they don't take all of them. It's from Apollo 4 up because there's only 7 of them.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that means Apollo got hit because Sacred Sword.
Right.
Uh,
Sacred Sword doesn't miss.
yeah. Question though. Was that with a reflect that he took that damage on Levi?
Nope.
That's why I was saying it was popping that on him if
You wanna pop
need
that?
be. Yeah, I'm gonna probably gonna burn like 2 charges here,
Alright,
or
give,
all 3 of them actually, because of the fact that Padrock's gonna need one.
give your hit 84 back, Levi.
Give me a moment. And Padrock should be fine. They're part psychic, I think.
So that is 2 hits, normal damage.
So I can get rid of that, I guess.
And 1 hit half damage. As for Desolute, he got hit twice. Now for
Ooh.
Padrock.
All right. Up. Come on, Discord. Rolling.
1 hit.
That will be with a reflect applied too, so. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright. Better.
All right. That's 3 charges. So for my first move,
Yeah, right?
uh, apply that. And for the second move, there's one of these things right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna move up here.
Apollo.
Apollo is going to get his character sheet out here. Apollo's going to focus on this elevation 1 right here with Ice Blade for his
Oh, yep.
first trick.
Riddle me this, Batman.
18. And for his second attack, Paul's going to use Night Slash. And that is a 15. Which means that he's going to be hitting number 2 here.
Roll damage. Is that a crit?
It is not. His threshold is currently 16 because he does not have pumped up.
Now for Desolate.
Apollo, if you can you move yourself closer to me, or...
And just a second. 45, 50.
Ooh.
With that, Apollo is going to move himself down this way.
Desolate makes a jump in the air, slashing to this one, before coming back down onto this one.
Diving. There's one. Be fine. Whatever you do, make sure you get close to me after you're done. I have an idea.
And he just lands on his paws and turns around.
Right. Not too many options for that. Unless. So Levi's going to shift over to. I just realized what the fuck I could have done earlier. Motherfucker. Shift over to right about here. Before using this. missing.
That's an eck moment.
Ouchie, ouch.
Well,
I guess the injury he took earlier, or rather the hits he took earlier, definitely still made their mark.
On all of you.
in a burst too. And he's going to remain where he is, just to be sure that the next attack that's coming their way, which it's going to be coming pretty soon, he's going to be using a protective move that will protect them from the next attack, hopefully. So.
You can reset your health back to normal.
Okay, what are they using this time?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them who can attack. The next attack they do, for my next trick,
For his next trick, he will do absolutely nothing.
signature move.
They have a signature move?
Uh-oh. Well, they are legendary.
Oh. That's a shame.
4 of them can hit.
Oh my
None
god,
of
look at
them.
all those crit fails.
None of them hit Disolute. But one does take a damage. So that is the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, to describe what's going on there, in the case of the healing bubble that just came up, it's like the general area was restoring them, but the Kartana all tried to just gang up on them, and that was when he just threw up a bubble shield over the top of them and just said, absolutely not. They all ping-ponged off of the ball, the dome.
So, on to the 4 of you.
It only works on one Pokemon at a time.
4 of them did it.
Oh.
2 of them are
that's-
paralyzed.
Oh, that's... Okay, well, that's cheeky. I didn't know they had that. I guess you didn't like us using that against you.
Oh wait, no, that's Disolute.
Wait, Desolute's targeting us with that?
Never mind. I was looking at
about to
Disolute's
say.
character sheet, not theirs.
Otherwise, that was like that's
Never
putting a
mind.
much that's putting a much different definition to this mission. Hold
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah, I genuinely was like, wait a minute, Kartana learns Omen?
It's like, it
No.
do?
So-
Betray it?
Go on.
GM wanted to get back at us for all the omens we used on them.
Are we getting hit through this
No.
with the
No.
wide guard?
You are not.
Okay.
Like I said, Disolute doesn't do it. I thought I was looking at Cortana's character sheet. So,
no worries.
proceed.
Okay. Let's see, I would have used the ghost move last turn. So, this is on the Kartana that is next to Desolute.
There we go.
Damage.
Making him into a flambe.
Padrock's going to glance over to Apollo. Make sure to be next to me after your attack.
And
Be tricky.
you'll notice that each time one of them goes down, it just flies away.
They're not getting defeated, but they're taking off as they go down each time. Concerning.
Apollo.
Hello. Is going to.
Not quite high as the jump as Desolate did, but still an up and down movement.
See, Apollo opened up with. Alright, so he can use Night Slash. So here's the attack roll for one Night Slash. Here's the second attack roll. Now let's see which one of these finds its mark. One is a 16, and 2 is a 6.
So one hits.
Good enough for me. Well, it's 6 plus. What's the. It's a 6 plus 3 on that. Technically, a 6 plus 4 because that one proc Tone Claws.
It's 2 hits.
Add an extra 7 damage onto that second attack.
No, it doesn't matter too much.
Fly away!
So now that Desolute's getting his attack in. Desolute's gonna jump up and strike the one directly in front of him. And miss, apparently. This is why we don't use struggle moves. Levi.
Which one were they aiming for?
The one that was closest to him, yeah.
Understood.
Brick him.
Roll a second time.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Bro!
Roll a second. Okay.
Come on! Are you
Oh.
serious?
You see, I planned for that.
Ah. Oh yeah, you can't miss.
Although, goddamn, this thing's tanky as shit.
Well, it's not that they're tanky, it's just that they're highly evasive, but yeah. Pain in the rear.
It's just tanked 33 damage, Luffy. It's tanky as shit.
Oh yeah, because physical.
Uh-huh.
Too bad that's all I have in the case of attacks right now. You know what? Fuck it. We'll try and go for it. Since this will be my third agile stack. Oh, look at that! This guy's getting flinched.
And
Assuming he
that's a crit.
survives.
He's getting crit and flinched. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to kill him. But that's one less attack they get.
So this one can move. So that is 4 of them. Four attacks.
Aerial ace.
Misses
Cannot
Apollo,
miss.
hits Apollo, hits Diceloot, hits Apollo twice, and hits Elevi.
It cannot miss.
That's 2 hits on Apollo.
All right,
many you're
rolling for the
attacking?
first hit.
I guess he
First hit.
hit.
Second hit.
Alright. So both hit Apollo.
Question.
Answer.
How many are attacking?
For him. For
1, 2, 3. This one?
Hmm?
This one too? Or this one?
Oh no, that one's flinched.
Okay, then this one.
Yeah.
Understood. Just wanted to get a count.
And 1 hit Diceloot, 1 hit Elevi.
It'd be alright, it's flying type. Dang! That's a lot of defense on him.
You can think straight for that. Padrock.
Okay. So the one under him is still there?
Yep. And that is 2 meters.
Cool.
That'll hit.
Shadow ball.
The emerald.
How?
Third miss.
You keep missing, and I'm gonna call bullshit.
I thought the last hit was a flamethrower.
Yeah, but you've like rolled 4 misses in this entire battle.
Take it where you get it.
Plus, you're using a move you never used before.
Ooh. Okay, that did a lot.
Apollo.
Apollo is going to go for the one at elevation 1 right here.
I think.
And yes, that is exactly my plan. The genuine accuracy roll is nat 20 plus 4.
Amazing. The two extremes going on over here. Roll 20 says you crit failed. Real dice says you crit succeeded.
About time this Kartana here got a taste of its own medicine.
Rip him to shreds.
You would have bleeding.
Oh yeah. That was a natural 20, so yeah, that is bleed.
Can paper bleed? Let's find out.
Who knows? Not like it matters, though.
Follow the trail it leaves behind. We'll find him again.
Just
Follow
paper
the
fluttering
follow
down
the
from the
savings.
sky.
The little leaflets, yeah.
Levi.
No, that's a paper trail.
You get a high five for that, Harzath. You get a high five for that one. That was good. Nice. So I'm gonna just shift right about here.
Mhm.
Give him the slappy.
No blink since it's 3 in the air.
Right. Back up a bit.
Cute. Honestly, I think that's going to be more effective than any striking attack you would have made. Never mind.
Electricity doesn't work. Their physical resistance is stupid. I can't use dragon typing. I'm at a disadvantage.
I mean, how do you think I feel? I have nothing but physical attacks, but it's okay. Oh, back.
I'm gonna just
Not-
back up to Patrick and Olivia though.
Range of 6 away from me, so it should be within range. I have 2 actions to make, so let us have some little bit of fun with this. 2 hits,
On which one?
and the first one I am attacking.
Actually, hold on. Scratch that one.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Wait, what happened?
Your attack wound up taking it out. I didn't notice.
Oh,
The tokens
did
are
get a
tiny,
kill.
and I don't see their bars very well.
look, I got a kill. I'm happy.
Okay, well, I guess these
I got
next
one.
2 shard missiles are going after this one then. Which the first one was a 2 hit, so.
Make sure you click off of it before you click the attack.
Yep. And then DB12, if I'm correct.
So that's the first attack.
And then 4 hits. Oh, come on. The 4 hits misses. Ah!
I'm sorry.
I can't help with that.
And then they surround you immediately. These 3 are all going to hit Alavi.
Oh. That's fun.
And that one can hit. So 3
only
hits
2 of
on
them left.
Alavi.
There's 2 of them?
There's 3.
Where's the third?
I saw 3.
I could have
She
sworn.
was hiding.
Where is it?
I
Where
guess
did the
there
little
is two.
bastard go?
I guess there is only 2. I saw 3 lines. That's so weird. Oh well. 2 hits on Alavi. then.
Check under Desolate. Yep.
I'm just gonna do another move real quick, just to see where the lines go. That's so weird. Oh well. So there's two. And the two that attack Elavie. Two rolls. That's a 6 and 4. So no crit, but they both hit him. Padrock.
Okay. Do either of the two looked more damaged than the other?
The one behind Elavie definitely looks far more, hurt. Like you're really fucked
Well,
up. That one, not so much. Oh,
this one is going to the less fucked up one.
Harzeth has disconnected.
So whichever one is healthier.
So this.
Yep.
Hi there. Doing alright?
We're back.
Hi, Beck.
Welcome back.
Yeah. That was weird. The near instantly just shuts off.
Hmm.
Alright.
Apollo.
What did I miss? Last time I saw I was being attacked.
You're being attacked, you took 2 hits, and then Padrock just blew it up. Blew one up. That was on half damage.
I love stored power.
2 and I know I rolled a nat 20, but I'm going to roll again. 14, okay. Two and a 14, which means that's a 14.
I'm gonna try and catch it before it tries to fly off.
Roll.
What do you want?
Let's see.
Athletics.
Roll athletics.
Ugh. A bit of a lower roll, but it is a tiny object. It fails. Okay. Snatch. Just one moment. I believe you and I have some chatting to be had.
It just turns to Elavie.
Paulo, now would be a good time to ask it questions.
How about this? Levi's gonna look around a moment before looking at Padrock. Hey, Padrock,
Yeah.
did you stick around in Alluvia in case our friend isn't feeling too chatty? I'm gonna look for a jar or something.
Sure thing.
So, Elavie.
Mm-hmm.
This thing suddenly rips to shreds.
What the?
Oh,
Oh, come on, seriously?
Well, he really didn't want us chatting him up.
What the heck? It just obliterated itself.
I saw it too.
I got a jar.
Too late.
What do you mean too late? Did we already incinerate it?
No,
Well-
it kind of incinerated itself. Well, not incinerate, but
I see.
what was it the caster called it? Committing Sudoku?
How to
I
kid.
don't. I don't know.
I don't think that's right.
I'm
Whatever that
positive it isn't.
Either way, it's. Well, there goes that.
Now what?
Stop wasting time.
You want to explain the lead you got, or are you just gonna keep walking?
He just suddenly stops.
Apollo's back tenses up, and he faces toward the north. And everyone around him, Deslut included, can see his jaw sort of tensing up. I think I've got my own lead. You sensed it too, didn't you?
Yes.
Eclipse, let's go.
Right behind you.
Got it.
To explain, Levi, the thing quite literally just tore itself asunder.
That's annoying.
Strange as well. Why in the world would it do that? What was that?
Jesus Christ.
Hell?
Luffy?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Man,
He just drops.
Apollo immediately starts trying to inspect him for injuries, wondering who or what took that shot.
The shot was directly to the head.
Specifically, like which direction did it come from, or could it have come from?
I knew it.
What?
Care to explain?
Oh,
Up there.
Taking out an old threat. Meanwhile, the others have their own mission.
Others?
You'll see. And
There's
then he
nothing I can
just
do for him.
shoots a coin and disappears in smoke.
Elvar, I swear, the moment I get my hands on you,
Fuck.
Apollo, there's nothing I can do. Look where he shot.
I can see it. Apollo comes over to Desolate side and reaches the claw up, closing both of his eyes. Rest in peace.
Damn it, not again. Every single time I hear that sound, it's always.
Alavi,
What?
there was nothing you could have done. But we can't let ourselves get bogged down right now. We have to keep moving.
He didn't deserve to go out like that.
There isn't a person here who thought he deserved that.
That,
Rest assured, we have business to take care of.
and that is the end of the session.
And then. Well, shit.
That was the thing to end on.
No joke.
I would like to say that this was left off on a cliffhanger, but to be fair, he was hanging out on a cliff.
So, is the next session going to start on a new scene? Cool. Just reset my combat stages now while I remember.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, this music perfect. That's it. I'm gonna do a quick dice check here.
The fuck?
Hmm.
I'll explain off stream.
I shall do with 3 attempts, I suppose. I'll take 16 and restore 1 of these back to being. You know what?
Yeah.
The one that got improved in the midst of the fight, that'll be the one that goes up. The others stay down.
Hey, straight.
Mm-hmm.
This would definitely be a good reason for why Aluvi was insisting on fixing an injury. Because they would have probably been able to dodge it. He doesn't know. This is why he's meticulous about this crap. But because he didn't let him, he feels like he's to blame for not insisting further.
So, did we have fun?
Yeah, this was definitely one way to close the book on Desolute.
Yeah.
A very grim episode for that. Gracious.
Like, hey, okay, we beat some Cartana. Let's go keep looking and trying to get through this. Oh.
How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Stimulate your senses.
Genuinely, I have a genuine question though. Did that Cartana did you just write in that suicide, or did he always have that from the get-go? What the
50
the
eyes.
timing for that?
Guys.
I was just like, ain't no way he just has a feature that's specifically just that.
Like I said, hot a kitty. Well then, that was certainly one way to close the fucking chapter on that. I'm going to have to figure out well, no, at least he gets to be with his loved one. I don't
Genuinely, no matter how you look at this, it's grim.
I don't know.
Go on 8,000.
I will say on the way that Desolute went out on the comment that people wouldn't say he deserved to go out like that. Yeah. No,
Movie doesn't know
I
any
think-
better. He doesn't know any better.
Still, I'm just saying out of character. There are definitely plenty of people who think that, but damn, that was grim glacy.
It was less that it was grim. Like, I might be real with you. I didn't expect him to survive the campaign. It's just
It was sudden.
the fact of
It was sudden.
yeah, it was sudden, unexpected. It's just like, oh,
I mean, I find it funny how neither of us caught wind of him despite making, like, a tracker sense in this direction. Like, neither me nor Apollo actually got caught wind of that. But then it's like, oh yeah, that is Sniper Alley. Fuck.
You're also
But then
talking
again-
about someone who is literally Spec Ops.
Yeah,
Who is literally what?
Spec Ops.
yeah. That makes sense, honestly. It's just like, okay, yeah, we were using our noses trying to, detect anything. He probably would have masked his scent.
You were saying 8,000?
I was gonna say, like, we also don't know how long he's been there for.
Oh yeah, snipers can be very patient.
Yep.
Well, I meant like, or he could have just recently arrived.
Mhm. So I think our last session was 2 weeks ago, which means we have one picture.
The picture.
Icky.
Aside from that, the having the Cortana back was very menacing.
And
I
if-
wanted to keep
I-
one as a fucking jar.
See, I would have been curious to see the same music that we used last time for this.
Yeah, but I was playing Desolate Beam this time.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see.
I just wanted a Jartana.
Libby takes 5,000 points of damage.
What? You just didn't want to speak in reverse. Tell me I'm wrong.
Libby takes 10,000 points of damage.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
So, we have something from Stataros.
Going to Malva this winter. Frozen 2 1/3. Why does the Absol look perfect for that particular scenario? Like, come on. And then there's Darmanitan over there.
Remember that time that Straight said the cold never bothered me anyways when he was using Ice Blade
Yeah.
last session?
Only the funny thing is that it is fitting for an Absol. They would definitely look the part.
So, do you have anything we'd like to say before we raid out?
I'm gonna go lay down. My head is killing me.
I. Hmm.
You.
He.
I ain't got the words. I'm struggling to find words for this.
There was gonna be a point in time where this would happen, but I just didn't expect it to go be like this.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll figure it out, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Are you okay, Bryce?
I pick up the Lucario and I sit him in my lap and squish.
You just gotta
Alright.
squish that Lou.
How do I put this? In most cases, yes, I'd be fine. Imposition's hitting like a motherfucker right now, though, so,
He's feeling for the mass murderer.
no, yes, but no. Parsing out thoughts would be the best way to put it. I mean, you know, these people have enough chests around the village. We can probably makeshift a carrying a casket for him. I mean, they won't need what's in the chest anyway.
Dancing coffin mean when?
No,
God.
no. Anyway, who are you raiding to?
I think I might raid Freya. Freya raided
Go
him.
for it. Go for it. They are vibing right now with web fishing.
Mm-hmm. So we'll raid out to Freya, aka Milotic. They are playing web fishing, and yeah, we will be back at it next week for another fun session. Freya is a good time. You raid him all the time. Him, her there. But yeah, we will see you next week for another fun session, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoy the raid. See you later.
Wee.